Hey guys, Dark1666 here. Today I have a very simple and easy Apex Legends warm for you guys to do. Now I'm probably the only one who's felt this, but at the start of each match, whenever you start from the day, new day, maybe you've been at school all day or at work all day, you're gonna feel very rusty. You're gonna feel like you're completely out of your element, you've never even played Apex before, you're gonna feel like a total noob, and plenty of dead slide, bad mobility. You're just gonna feel really slow and sluggish. Now, there's an easy method to counteract this, which is what I'm showing you today. It is a simple 10 to 15 minute warm-up you can do in Apex Legends each day before you hop into a match to greatly improve your performance. By greatly improving your performance, you're going to see a lot of difference. In general, you're going to get better, and in your first matches, you're going to feel like you're right into the flow of things. Now, I'm not going to be covering too many advanced things. You know how to play Apex Legends and watched a couple of my guys before. You'll be able to easily pull up this warm-up and do around 10 to 15 minutes and just have such a better feel to Apex Legends. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, to gear up for this warm-up, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab most used weapons. 5 most used weapons. For me, it's the R99, R301, Flatline, Wingman, and Peacekeeper. Now, why you're going to grab these weapons is because practicing other weapons that you don't use a lot, it's going to be a waste of your time. Simply, you're not going to use them that often, and you won't have that much benefit of practicing with them. So always practice the weapons that you're going to use the most. Not heirloom weapons, because heirloom weapons are very hard to find. Now, fully kit your weapons. Just grab all the best attachments, except for digital threats. Now, digital threats we're not using because digital threats are very hard to find, and they will 9 times out of 10 won't be in your game, or you might not get them, or you might not have the weapon to attach them to. But just don't use digital threats for the practice because you're just going to be wasting your time with them. And make sure to use the OPCs the most because, say, if I'm practicing 3 times the R99, R301 I meant, I'm going to have a lot better time hitting my shots because I know how to use this optics. While the 2 times is going to feel a bit weird for me. I don't use this very much. So, after you've done that, make sure to grab full gold equipment and use the correct ammo for the weapon type you're using. For assault rifles, you're going to want to grab 3 of these ammo cubes. For LMGs, you want to grab 4 of these ammo cubes. For pistols, you're going to want to grab 120 ammo, or 1 of these ammo cubes. For, excluding the RE45, for the SMGs and the RE45, you're going to want to be grabbing 4 of these ammo cubes. For marksman and sniper weapons, you're going to want to be grabbing 1 of these ammo cubes, and that's it. So much ammo you should have, and don't really go beyond 1 more of that ammo, because you're just going to be spending a lot of time just shooting, and it won't really be helping. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so the first exercise you're going to want to do is more of the warm-up exercise for the warm-up, if that makes any sense. So what you're going to want to do is, if you know how to strafe, just practice locking on your target. Don't go fast yet. Practice locking on your target, keeping your crosshair on the target, so you can strafe. So after you're done doing that, you're going to want to try just doing a little bit faster. Try strafing a little faster. You can do your best strafing method, which for me is crouch down strafing. And then, if you've done that, you feel free to fire away. Just let loose in the dummy, power and power mag. Try to conserve as much ammo as possible. That was a big mistake. Try to use as little ammo as possible. Save all your bullets in the mag. And use 3 ranges for assault rifles. This is from mid-range, I'd like to say. Then go to far range, or here. Go with Legend like Pathfinder, like low burst snipes. Over there. Up here. And I'm typical, but then you're going to want to practice up close with hip fire. Now this is for only assault rifles, and of course you don't want to go long range. So up in your assault rifle, you're not really going to use long range. Like for me, I don't use the flatline long range. I use this as more of a close range weapon, and sometimes medium range. Most of the time medium range, and a lot of times close range. So make sure to do that for assault rifles. And if you have any bullets left, when you're finished with this, you're going to want to go up close and maybe try a bit of recoil control. If you know how to do recoil control. If you don't, then just watch the guide I'll release for that. Now, make sure that when you're on 100 ammo, you should start doing the other methods like hip firing, going from far range. I'd say 2 mags of each, or 2 dummies worth of each should be good. Alright, so the next exercise you want to do is for SMGs. It's pretty similar to assault rifles, so I won't spend too much time on it. You're going to want to do just like assault rifles. Maybe spend a little time practicing strafing. SMGs have a higher ADS sensitivity than assault rifles. So practice a little bit time strafing. Just a little bit faster. Practice strafe. And then, that was really bad. It's similar to assault rifles. Just feel free to light up the target. And just keep killing the target until you get to around 100 ammo. In this range, of course. Keep killing the target until you get around 100 ammo. I am sucking right now. So. Sorry that I suck right now. I'm kind of busy to explain this to you. When it gets to around 100 ammo, just try to hit fire. So SMG is pretty simple. Like I said, 4 cubes of ammo. And yeah, it should be your SMG workout. Next exercise with pistols is pretty simple, and a really good way to practice using pistols, especially the wingman. Now what you're going to want to do is, you see these little plank things and this target in the center? What you're going to want to do is just want to, of course, move, but shoot each of them once, reload, do it again. Try to only use 7 bullets for this. Just a couple shots is okay. Remember, while using the wingman, A, try to focus instead of talk, and B, wingman is a very hard to use weapon, and it fires not the fastest. So make sure that you're trying to be ammo efficient because you don't have that much ammo in the magazine. But each shot counts the wingman is obviously hitting 45s. Does a lot of damage. This really goes for any pistol, especially if it's only it's 10 points back. Just keep doing this until your mag runs out. You don't really need to bother shooting the dummy. You can if you want to, but not recommended. Just recommend you do this exercise. Now this is the exercise that you're going to need for shotguns. Now pick up your shotgun, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do 3 dummies, yes, 3 dummies of ADS and 3 dummies of hip fire. Obviously you gotta get close to them. And just do 3 of these dummies each shot shooting. Obviously while strafing. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to shoot down these target points we use for the wingman. Peacekeeper. Try to make sure you're only hitting 99s. The whole objective of the Peacekeeper, Massive, Mozambique, etc. is make sure you're getting the best control of your shotgun spread. Try to alternate in between. I'm doing a pretty crappy job up here. Try to alternate between using ADS and hip fire. That was a really shitty shot. Try to alternate between using ADS and hip fire while you're shooting. Get the maximum effects. And obviously, and again, do a pretty shitty job at it. Go up close to your targets because you're not going to be using a shotgun from over here. Because that's stupid. The next and final weapon exercise is for snipers. Now what you're going to do is stand still on this little tower. And you're going to want to find these moving targets. And you shoot at them. Try to shoot dead in the center and leave your shots spit. That's one of the main important parts about being a sniper in any game. But especially in Apex Legends, which is a very movement-focused game. Try to focus on these things in center. and just keep lighting these things up. You can also, after you finish practicing leading your shot, try shooting upwards to the target. Use this tower thing in the doorway to practice moving your shot. Do both of these workouts until you have no more sniper ammo left, of course, and then you stop. I think that's pretty obvious though. We talked a lot about shooting. We haven't talked at all about moving. On the movement side of things, for your workout, you're going to want to practice your wall jumps, if you know how to use wall jumps. Wall jumps are a pretty niche technique, so don't sweat if you don't know how to use them. 9 times out of 10, they won't come in that handy. But they can occasionally save you from a pinch, or give you a big boost in momentum. So what you're going to want to do is just practice wall jumping off of these walls. Just for a little bit. Nothing too long. Try doing some vertical wall jumps to increase your momentum. Why did I say vertical? I meant horizontal wall jumps to increase your momentum. It's like some standard vertical wall jumps from wall to wall. And it's okay if you don't get them. Like I said, it's just a warm-up. Can definitely help you. Your wall jump timing, spacing, and overall distance. Reduce it a little bit until you feel pretty comfortable with it. For the next and final exercise in this warm-up, it's the last exercise in warm-up at all, is the movement course. Now what you're going to do is you're going to start by sliding down here, getting halfway between the gap, sliding, getting halfway between the gap here, and sliding. What you want, and if you can, I did a pretty shit-tastic job of doing, wall jump and then zipline bounce. If you can't wall jump, zipline bounce. Don't have the skill to do that, just zipline bounce. Keep slide jumping throughout these little holes in the ground. Get up to here, and go back. Like so. I'm doing basically the same movement techniques I'm doing, but actually well, because I'm really distracted. You can use whatever legend abilities you want for this. Like I can phase if I want to. It's be fine. It's really bad movement course. Ignore me. But after that, that's the movement course complete. Do that whole circuit twice. Do that whole circuit twice, and you should be ready to go. Alright, so that's been my quick 10 to 15 minute warm up you can do in Apex Legends. So you can see it's not that difficult. I recommend at least watching my movement guide first. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And also, just a quick note, thank you so much for all the support I'm getting my Apex Legends montage. Seriously, 40 views for my first video on my new channel. It's just really great. Thanks so much. But after that, I really hope you find better success in Apex Legends. It's Dark1666 signing out.